Hello everyone, welcome back to the third episode of the People's Republic at War? I don't actually know that that's what I want to call this, but sure. The siege at Odessa is still going strong. It appears that the Allies have cut Turkey in two? Oh, maybe not anymore. Apparently Japan has reinvaded the British Raj. So, good for you, I guess. Japan. Alright, so we're just going to continue doing what we need. What are we short equipment of? Support equipment still. Okay. We have as much artillery as we need. And apparently Japan has lost interest in trying to attack us. They're pretty much importing all their resources, so that's good. They only have like 1,000 planes, so it might actually be that hard to get air superiority over them. Once we gotta figure out the Eastern Front here. Alright, Mao, take your troops. Sack Berlin. We need to free up the Red Army. Our friends. Alright, we can probably trade a little. No, our steel needs are just as high as ever. So Odessa is surrounded, but they just don't give up. Crazy. There's so many German soldiers there. It amazes me they'd make a stand there versus somewhere more important. I mean, they're about to lose the Romanian oil fields of Ploesti. Yeah, we're starting to push into almost Germany now. We've taken Eastern Prussia. Oh man, they're gonna lose a ton of troops in that encirclement there. Okay, so the war in the east is going well. It's starting to look good. Wonder if Japan's getting its oil from. We're gonna have to start building an air force to harass them. Alright. Sure, we can go with that, I guess. I don't understand how I think Odessa has like a level 10 land fort. Oh, it's not my province to see, but I believe it does. Oh, maybe the Soviets would be willing to give me some land. That'd be awfully generous of them. I don't know what the British Raj and Japan are doing right now. The Red Army is oh, we're almost in Bulgaria. Oh, Bulgaria did not join the Axis. Wow. Lucky for them. Romania has capitulated, the first of many Axis nations to fall. They're quickly sending troops to try to retake parts of Romania, but it's too little too late. Their oil fields are gone. Does that affect Japan's imports any? Not really. I think it affected their aluminum somewhat, I don't know. Japan doesn't really have any allies with lots of oil. It looks like the Germans are digging in though. But the fall of Gibraltar? that Gibraltar's fallen more than once. It never had not fallen. Or it fell, actually, well, last episode? Oh, Odessa fell. Great. We have positive equipment. What more could we hope for? Alright, we're still bogged down in Poland and parts of Germany. I don't know if we're quite in Germany yet. No, we're almost in Germany. The German manpower has got to be running a little low. They suffered almost 4 million in casualties between the power of the People's Republic armies and the Red Army. Romania's done now. We just took their capital. Their second capital. Bucharest, the main capital. Alright, we are boosting our ideology in a couple countries. Because it's always nice to make new friends if you can. It does not appear the Red Army as being all that successful against Turkey, though. Alright, Mao. Your assault looks like it's bogging down a little. That's okay, though. We have a plan, I think. Maybe we don't. Alright, we're positive 10,000 pieces of artillery. Let's give our troops a little more firepower. That'll make them hit a little harder. And now we're short tons of equipment. Oh crap, I forgot how many divisions I had. Yeah, we don't need any more. We really don't. What we need is more pieces of artillery. And ever more steel from the Soviet Union. What do I need aluminum for? Oh, I know what for. Support equipment. Duh. Alright, so what are we researching? Anti-tank will be done in 10 days. Heavy artillery will be a little bit. Alright, let's see if I can get the Soviets to give me some stuff. East Germany? Cool. Or East Prussia? Yeah, I'll take that. Okay. There's gonna be a couple factories there at least, I would think. Doesn't look like there's any military factories, but we can quickly change that. I really don't understand how the German Reich still has military power left. They have... Oh, they're on all-adult serve. Soviet Union's only on extensive. The United States stands against fascism. Yeah, the German Reich, they're it's starting to turn historically accurate against them. Alright, we need to get some recon companies. Oh yeah, let's get radio. I don't know why we don't already have that. We have like a flood of infantry equipment coming down. Alright, Mao, what do you say? Should we try again hitting the Soviets? I mean the Germans? Let's go. Well, firstly, your attack order sucks. But that's because I gave it to you. Incorrectly. There we go. Hit them hard. The Germans are throwing everything in the east. Will it be enough to stop us? Don't know. At least not in parts of Hungary, it doesn't look like. Alright, as long as Japan doesn't try invading me, we'll be okay. Alright, we are pushing the German army back slowly. Ever so slowly. It actually looks like they're attacking us in certain spots. Alright, this is kind of like suicide right now. It's not really worth the price we're paying for the little bit of land we're grabbing. Alright, Field Marshal Mao. Stand your ground. Let's build up a giant... Let's do a massive build-up for our next round of attack. Ooh, mechanized wave. That sounds fun. I think we only got one thing left in the tree. Yes, continuous offensive. Alright, fighter focus. Sure, aviation effort too, that sounds fine. Alright, the Soviets are finally winning in Turkey. Good for them. Hopefully Japan's air power is still definitely crippled. Still getting a bunch of oil from someone. Maybe from Italy? No, Italy's importing all its oil too. Is Italy really not researched the, They haven't researched that. Okay. You go Italy. I always prioritize oil as Italy because they need it for their, tanks and stuff, but it's the AI we're talking about here, so... It really just does whatever it wants. Alright, almost positive infantry equipment. Let's get a little bit of advanced artillery going. Okay, we need higher level construction here too. Alright, flexible line. Okay, so we're stalled out against the Germans. But the Axis is definitely losing. At least to the Cominterm. And I'd say they're losing against the Allies now, too. Well, in Europe, they're not. Red Army, why are you pulling out of Turkey? What are you doing? Japan only has 272 convoys, but I bet most of their fleet's in the Sea of Japan, yeah. So if we're gonna break into Japan, we need to do it by air power. Ooh, the German army is attacking us. This could be a good opportunity to turn things back and hit them hard. Alright, men, full-scale attack. Hit the Germans hard. And Romanians and Italians and Spanish. And... I don't know. Siamese? Japanese? Whoever is fighting here. It wouldn't surprise me in the slightest if Japan had troops in Europe, too. Alright, we've got to be positive steel now. Okay. Alright, we'll get a civilian factory back for a wee bit. Alright, we're going to focus on industry, max that out. Alright, we have broken into Germany. Alright, Soviets, let's do this. The mountains of Hungary are holding us back, though. But in Germany, we are just sweeping across. I think the German army finally has reached its breaking point. The armies of the People's Republic is just too strong for them. They're lucky they're not getting encircled more than they are. Oh. Oh, even there we didn't get an encirclement. Well, Soviets give me, Cool. Soviets gave me some more land, I think. Thought they did. It's not showing up as mine yet. Soviets, you're just playing with me. You're not actually going to give me the land. We have a good opportunity for a huge encirclement here. There are troops from the Empire of Japan fighting here. Yes, we have a massive encirclement. Oh man, many Axis troops just died. German Reich, 5.17 million. I've never seen the Germans fight as hard as they are now. Not that it's going to make a difference, but... absolutely brutal. I'd use some plans, but I don't have any. I don't even have 1917 fighters researched yet. Alright, the Red Army, or not the Red Army, the Wehrmacht, the German army, is basically out of supplies. Hungary is about to fall. They did. We're about to storm the heart of Germany. Berlin is almost in sight. We advance every day. It's only a matter of time for the Axis powers. Slovakia has even collapsed. Well, we're actually keeping up on infantry equipment. That is impressive. Soviets, you've got to give me something here. Well, of course they won't give me Eastern Europe. That was previously theirs. I don't want Mamel. I don't want that either. Ooh, actually... haha, the Soviets gave me oil. Thank you, Soviets. What other resources can I pick up here? If I take Northern Hungary, I can get aluminum. You want to give me Northern Hungary? Thanks. Now this is a good ally here. I think we got some spare troops laying around somewhere. Sure, you can have the glorious job of garrisoning our provinces. Plus whatever else the Soviets are willing to give us. Alright, even more land. I have no idea what we just picked up, but... anything worthwhile? Not really. A couple bits of steel. I think the factories we got are probably the more important part. Soon we will be able to have airplanes. The fight against the Germans goes well still. Looks like Yugoslavia is resisting, kind of. Oh man, we're right on the outskirts of Berlin. The circle of doom is around Berlin. Is the People's Republic of China gonna take Berlin in a historically accurate victory? No, the Russians did not storm it. That is fake. Who's there? I don't see any Russians. I see People's Republic of China there. And you know what? The game knows it too. Because it gives me 80% of the war contribution. See, the game knows. Alright, well the Soviets give me Brandenburg. Oh, thanks, Uncle Stalin. Oh, I don't think there's any resources there, but there's tons of factories. We need factories more than resources. Right now. I mean, our good friends the Soviets here have plenty to trade away to us. And I'm sure we can keep getting a few chunks of land off of them. Speaking of that, we should try to get some more. We should get steel. Shine. We want this. Will you give me this? Oh man, thank you. Alright, I can get so many factories back now to make other stuff. Soon we're going to be a leading producer of airplanes. And the German Reich has got to be very close to defeat, I think. How many casualties are they up to? 5.59 million. It's like that's devastating. I don't think it'd take Germany forever to recover from them kind of losses. Of course, they took heavy losses like that in the real life World War II, so it is hard to say. The Soviets definitely had a much easier time being assisted by the Chinese forces, Chinese communist forces. Okay, Mao, you're not. We're not gonna threaten Yugoslavia currently. Yeah, it's a shame the Germans. Well, they never even had a chance. Who am I fooling? So it looks like if I build destroyers, I can wreck most of their fleet. It looks like they mostly have subs. We'll add a recon company to our troops. Maybe they'll make them fight a little better. Alright, Soviets, do you have any more steel you're willing to spare? I think that's part of... No? Cool. Thanks, Soviets. Hey, why did Brandenburg go back to the Soviet Union? Are you gonna give that back? Well, thank you. Oh man, we cut him off in Denmark. Germany, 5.7 million casualties. Italy, 1.13. This is just an our war. What are they suffering against the Allies? They have suffered 447,000, Italy 800,000. Italy has suffered barely anything compared to the Germans. The Germans have suffered over 6 million casualties. 6 million. Really, what's hurting the Axis is they never cut off the Suez Canal to make the Mediterranean invincible. That was a big failure on their part. Oh, they still have a port, but they're just beat. They don't have the ability to push harder on us. Kind of a shame, but it's the truth. Alright, so let's get out of here. There's nothing really there for us. Alright, we've come this far. Let's finish the job. Italy is falling. We'll soon be sweeping down the boot. The Cominterm is doing great things. We are picking up so much land. Alright, thank you, Stalin, for rewarding the People's Republic how it should be rewarded. Alright, I don't even need to import steel from you anymore. China is now self-sufficient. It's probably where the Japanese Air Force keeps dying, in Europe. No, I gotta think, does it really serve me any purpose to finish fighting the Germans? Not really. Well, I guess war goal. Then I can only worry about one enemy, which would be Japan. How is our boosting in Afghanistan and Iran going? It's going okay? Somehow Turkey's still hanging in the fight. Barely. I think the Italian casualties have got to be skyrocketing now. Yeah, up to 1.23 million. Germany's crossing 6 million just from the war with the Cominterm. That is crazily high. What is there? They're scraping the barrel. Holy cow. Don't think I've ever seen Germany that high. It's definitely a first for me. Their industrial output has got to be so low. And Germany will be gone any minute now. They're like 3% away from capitulating. I mean, geez, we're almost pushing into Luxembourg and they haven't given up. We've broken into Italy. I mean, geez, we have contact with the Swiss. German Reich has capitulated. Little late, United States. A little late. Alright, I don't really care about nationalist Spain. If Japan wants to help them, that's more power to them. Now I have to be smart here and try to get the Soviets to agree to their doom. Alright, it's quite possible now that I own these two provinces that the rest of Italy will become mine. That'd be pretty cool. Alright, so we're going to attempt storming Italy. Italy's not going to know what hit them at all. We'll just keep making more artillery pieces for now. Our armies are just flooding the, I don't really know that this is the Alps, maybe? Maybe it's still the Alps? Not a European geography expert. Alright, yeah, Italy is, Germans ended up with 6.1 million in casualties. That's crazy. Yeah, it does look like I'm getting all the land, so that is definitely a good idea on my part to do that. Italy is just like disintegrating. Most of their troops must be in Africa. Fortunately, the Axis powers made a mistake by attacking the Cominterm. Actually, I take that back. They didn't actually attack us. I attacked them. And then I got the Soviet Union to join me. Oops. Not historically accurate. I mean, not even accurate based on what we've just seen. Just something I've made up. It's a figment of my own imagination. Alright, we'll start working on transport planes. We're going to need them to paradrop into Japan. You guys better take Genoa. We need that. We need all the land we can get. We're just sweeping down the boot. Like I said, I really don't care about Spain. If we get land there, great. If not, we don't. Low on the priority list. Alright, let's get a flexible navy. Yeah, we need more transport planes. We're gonna need a ton of fighters real soon, though. First, we gotta end this war in the not in the Middle East, but we have to end this war here in Europe, which we're really close to doing. The German Reich has died, more or less. Alright, time to research some fighter aircraft. 44 days till we get some junky pre-World War I fighters. Turkey is still hanging in there somehow. Oh, Turkey sent troops over to Italy to try helping. Not gonna do them much good. Spain's there right now. We're doing quite well out of this deal here. Italy, you are ever so closer to capitulating. I mean, we have your capital. Alright, we need you another 12% beaten. Might have to take Palermo. Oh, seriously, why do I have all these troops stationed in France? They shouldn't be there. There we go. Alright, let's work on ancient destroyers. I guess we'll need an air doctrine. Battlefield support? Sure. It's gonna take a while to build up an air force against Japan, but we'll do it. Alright, Italy. How much more do you got? Not much. We're chasing you down the last of the boot. We even own parts of Paris. Alright, I think I better stick the rest of these guys in that in that army group under the field marshal, because that's a lot of land we're gonna have to garrison to try to keep from rebelling. Does look like we're sweeping into Spain, so we'll go with it while it's easy. Alright, I want these 29 divisions to take Palermo. We can do this. Red Army, why aren't you helping more? I know you have the ability. Alright, we're almost ready to cross to Sicily. Hopefully they won't put up too much resistance. It appears we are devastatingly beating them. $91. What is that 91? Where did I see that? Alright, it's gonna take a while, but we are going to win. Yes, we need fighter ones. We're gonna do tactical bombers. Alright, we have a bunch of fighters ready to be built. New factories are gonna be online soon. Oh, the Red Air Force is helping us. Cool. Italy capitulated. Not much more we could ask for than that. I guess we're taking Nationalist Spain out, too. Because it appears to not be very hard of a fight. Alright, so I guess we'll just garrison all of this in advance. I don't understand how Spain doesn't really have any troops. They've only taken 500,000 in casualties. They can manage that. I thought. Alright, submarine effort. My destroyer's ready? Not yet. Japan, China is coming for you. Be scared. Be very scared. That won't be until next episode, but we are coming for them. Oh yeah, the Soviet Union is annihilating Turkey, it looks like. Just as the Chinese army is massacring the Spanish. Yeah, you probably shouldn't have joined the war now, Franco. Let's see him. Yeah, I bet. But why isn't your face turning into a frown? You should have let the Republicans win. Spain is literally just like disintegrating before our eyes. It's like the reverse Spanish Inquisition. Are we gonna get the rock? Oh my gosh, I have the rock. We have the rock, everyone. We garrison the rock. Nationalist Spain has capitulated. Sweet. Alright, the war in Europe is pretty much over. The war in Africa and Turkey rages on. Europe has been solved. Now our focus will switch over to the Imperial Empire of Japan and how we can beat them. Oh man, I don't have a military police. So we're gonna have random bombings and stuff for the next foreseeable future. Mao, where is your army going? Seriously, you're going to be on the border of Luxembourg? No, no, that's not necessary. I actually think it'd make the most sense if you just garrisoned the area you won. We need to keep bombings low. Factory output high. You can probably handle that. You're the leader of the People's Republic of China. I have great faith in you, General Mao. I don't even think you're a general. You're like a leader person. I don't know exactly what your title is. Premier? I don't know if that's right. I'll have to start stealing some more land from the Soviets if they're willing to give it up. Alright, Soviets, what else can I borrow from you? You want to give me that? Cool. Alright, that's probably enough land I've stolen from them. We're up to 407 factories. We're up to fighter ones. The Chinese Air Force will soon be a thing. It's gonna be unstoppable. Alright guys, if you like this episode and you want to see us take over Japan, don't forget to come back and watch as we build up to take out the Imperial Empire. And I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for watching.